Hi guys, in our first tutorial we discussed how to do environment setup for Selenium WebDriver automation. So in this tutorial I'll let you know how to locate or identify web elements using the ID attributes. So basically web elements are nothing but those HTML tags which we are using in our web page. So like in HTML language we know like text box, text area, round button or radio button, checkbox, buttons. These are known as web elements which we need to identify and take some required actions. So for that I am taking an example of this Indeed site where we need to find some jobs in a specific area. So for that this should be our step which I mentioned in this document. First of all, we'll launch a web browser, and in that web browser we'll pass this URL, and on that URL we'll pass some values, attributes, like here you can see uh, what is your job title or keywords you need to pass on, and then you need to pass on like in which city you want to find out that jobs. And after that the fourth step is you need to press this button. So we'll automate this thing now using our coding. So this is not much hard, actually this is very easy. So this is I open this is Java like Eclipse IDE, so where you can do your coding or write your script, right? So I'm using this and I'm giving a project name. So let me so I'm giving the project name is locating web elements. So then a tab on finish. Now open this. Sorry guys, let me make another project so that I can let you know from scratch, because in this it's already adding some jar files which I don't want to confuse you. So I'm creating a new Java project. So I'm giving it a name as web elements, right? So here you can see here it is shows folder where you can create your class file. So you can create a package if you want to create, you can create, but for now I'm simply creating a class, and I'm giving it a name as element ID, element identification. Okay, and make this as a main class, main method, and this class would have a main method. So select this thing, tab on finish. Now this is our where we can write our script, but before writing this script we need to add Selenium jar files, right? In our first tutorial So our first step was to launch the web browser. So for that you need to create an instance of the WebDriver, and the object name is driver new, and this driver is pointing to or using the capabilities of which browser. So it's a Firefox. So this, so now you can see these red bars behind this. So move the cursor on this file. Here you can see import WebDriver. So this WebDriver class is there inside this package, right? So once you click on that, that will be added here automatically. The same thing you need to do here. Move the focus on this or your focus, and then import this package Firefox, right? So now we have an instance of this. So what it would do, it would simply launch the web browser, right? So now after launching the web browser, we need to pass over the URL. So we'll use this object driver dot get method. We can use get method will take string as URL. So I can pass this URL. So here you can see we have passed on this URL. So the third step, I'm writing driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. So I'll let you know later what is the use of this function. So for this I'm making this as a comment, and then okay, I'll show it right now, not later. So we can simply execute this and see what is happening here. So first it will open the instance of this Firefox browser, and then this driver will pass this URL. So sorry guys, it's a little slow, but make sure it will do everything correctly. Oh, so okay, so now this is the instance of the, and it's just too fast actually. You see it passed on the URL and maximize the window. So to see all those steps, we can use this statement thread dot sleep. So we can use this command, and how many minutes? So 3000 seconds. So 3000 seconds. So it will throw an exception, which I'll discuss in the upcoming tutorials. So in here you can see this will throw an exception, which we can add here. Now our next step is we need to pass these values. So what? So I told you in my first tutorial we need to install that fire bug as well, which would help us out to identify these web elements. Click on this locator right and point here. So for this ID is what? WH80, right? So now our next step is driver dot find element. We need to find that element so that we can put the action, and not this one, by dot ID. In this we need to pass on that string WH80 what dot. Now in this we need to pass on some values, like in which jobs we need to find out. So I'm saying test automation, and this, now we have one more textbooks. So in that I am saying, so here I'm checking the ID of this text box where WHERE. So now WHERE where, and send keys is like Sunnyvale I'm saying. Okay, now our third, like I have passed the attributes, these two attributes, and now I need to press the find jobs button. So driver dot find element by dot id, this id we'll see in that through fiber dot click. So we need to click on that button basically. So here you can see we need to see the id of this, and here you can see id is fj, this is find jobs. So I'm passing that id here, fj, click, and thread dot again, thread dot sleep, wait for 7 seconds this, and later we can close the driver instance, right? So driver dot sleep, oh sorry, not sleep, sorry, driver dot close. So it will close that instance of the web browser so that we can free the memory. So now we can run this program and we can see. So here you can see first it will instance the launch the instance of this Firefox browser. It will pass that URL and then maximize the window, then test automation, Sunnyvale. Okay, so here the thing is, first we need to clear this URL, that default value. So here what I'll do, I'll take that in some WHERE, where I'll take this value in here. So this will return web element, WEB web and T web element, and this instead of passing, so here I took that ID, right? Let me, and then okay, we need to import this as well. Then WHERE where do clear, I clear that value, and then WHERE where dot send keys, control V, right? So now I have passed this value. First I have cleared that text box and then passed this value. So now this will work. Here you can see run. So in first text box it will pass test automation, then Sunnyvale, and then click on find jobs. So here you can see it has cleared that value, and then you can see test automation, Sunnyvale, find jobs. So that's it guys. So in next tutorial we'll see how to identify web elements using XPath. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, please click on like and subscribe for upcoming tutorials. Thanks.